Community Television, in cooperation with the Oregon School Activities Association, presents the OSAA U.S. Bank Les Schwab Tires 2015 Girls Basketball State Championships. Tonight's second round playoff game features the Grant Generals and the South Salem Saxons. Hello everybody, I'm John Piper, South Salem High School. Second round of the girls playoffs. Grant coming down from Portland to take on the South Salem Saxons. Joining me tonight, former South Salem coach Mike Storson. Mike, for Grant, 18 wins in a row. They do it with defense.
They do, and they love to double team in the open court, right around half court in the coffin corners, and they rely considerably on their quickness. They're a very quick team. They like to play defense baseline to baseline. They will kick the ball up the floor and attack the basket, and either go for the for the play, or kick it out for an open player. So South has got their hands full as far as quickness. I don't think South, except for at the Nike tournament, has played a team that has 3 or 4 solid ball players with the quickness that they have. And they have a little lady by the name of Radford, who comes from a pretty solid basketball background.
Well, tell us a little bit about her.
Well, I think her father played for Oregon State, didn't he? Along with a couple other main cogs of the wheel up there. I can't remember the year exactly, but they did extremely well. So very good background. She's one of the 2 quarterbacks of the team, and only a sophomore.
And for South Salem, the big news, Jordan Woodvine will play tonight.
Yes, she will. She said, I'm ready, coach, and we're going to put the pedal to the metal. And we'll see how, she hasn't practiced strong on her cuts, and she's one player out there on the floor that depends immensely on cutting. She does so many moves off of the dribble drive that she depends on those both wheels taking her the direction she wants to go.
The winner of tonight's ball game will advance to the state tournament in Portland next week. For the loser, the season is over. South Salem and Grant coming up on Capital Community Television right after these messages. Support for tonight's program was provided by MAPS Credit Union, premier sponsor of Salem Kaiser Schools. Visit one of our convenient locations in the Willamette Valley or our website, mapcu.com. By Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com. And by Pizza Hut in South Salem. Make it great at 3302 Commercial Street Southeast, phone 503-364-7286. The Statesman Journal newspaper honored 38 high school seniors at its 22nd annual Academic All-Star Celebration March 1st. Lexi Roseborough of South Salem High School was among the honorees. CCTV will air the Academic All-Stars reception on Cable Channel 22 at 6 p.m. Monday, March 9th, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, March 11th, 1:30 p.m. Thursday, March 12th, 4 p.m. Saturday, March 14th, and 7 p.m. Sunday, March 15th.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's OSAA Basketball State Championship Playoff game, sponsored by U.S. Bank and Les Schwab Tires. The Oregon School Activities Association is proud to partner with the participating schools in presenting this game between the visiting Grant Generals and your South Salem Saxons. Good sportsmanship is a vital component of high school athletics. The OSAA and our student athletes recognize that judgment calls, either by coaches, officials, or the players themselves, are made in good faith and should be respected. We encourage you to support your team in a positive manner while pursuing victory with honor. Sportsmanship is all about respecting the game, each other, and yourselves. Please enjoy the game and support these student athletes while modeling good sportsmanship. We now ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for this state championship playoff game. Starting with the Grant Generals. Number 10, junior Anna Hecker. Number 13, senior Morgan Hagelke. Number 14, junior Reagan Mims. Number 15, sophomore Kairika Rashid. And number 30, sophomore Nina Radford. Grant's head coach is Michael Bontemps. And now for your South Salem Saxons. Number 1, senior Katie McWilliams. Number 10, junior Jordan Woodvine. Number 11, junior Tori Swanson. Number 22, sophomore Avina Westbrook. And number 30, junior Simone Leaks. Your head coach, Nick McWilliams. Tonight's officials are Jeff Olson and Jordan Bosque.
Capital Community Television, John Piper along with Mike Storch at South Salem High School. This is our 4th ball game at South Salem this week, Mike, and we had that exciting ball game last night as the South Salem boys earned a ticket to the Child Center for the state tournament. For the South Salem girls, obviously a huge night for them as well, and for Grant, as it's one and done in the playoffs. The winner of this game goes on to the Child Center, and you've been there many times. A great atmosphere there. The tournament has been moved there from the Moda Center, and both these schools wanting desperately to get a chance to play there.
That's right, John. The loser of this game tonight, or the second place team of this game tonight, will take the air out of the balls and not pump them up until spring starts. The rest of them move on up to the Child Center. It's a great place. This is going to be a very exciting ball game, as it was last night. Very intense. Quickness against quickness. And defense against defense.
South Salem in their home white uniforms controlling the opening tip, and Katie McWilliams, the senior, will be going to Oregon State next season with a big size advantage. But Grant, with that trapping defense, can cause lots of problems.
They have their hands, their feet travel right there.
And Westbrook called for the travel.
Are very quick, baseline to baseline. I don't think the Saxons have had an opportunity to play somebody this quick, except maybe once or twice this season.
There was a steal by Woodvine, a pass ahead to Westbrook, and Westbrook with a lay-in.
Nice pass from Jordan.
South Salem with that 2-0 advantage early going here.
Travel.
And there was a travel, and both these teams may be just a little high on adrenaline here at the start of this ball game. This is, as you say, Michael, the playoffs, baby.
This is
one
the playoffs,
and done.
baby. Yep, one and done. It's a great format, and it's fun to see the number of people here for the girls' game. Last night it was jam-packed, nice reverse lane move. Jordan hasn't really tested that wheel yet off of one of her patent spins.
And there's a turnover for South Salem, and Jordan Woodbine injured in the last regular season game of the season down at West Albany. Did not play in South Salem's easy victory in round 1 over Lake Oswego, but they're going to need her tonight.
Absolutely. Oh, there's almost a travel again.
Ball tipped away. Grant maintains possession. Grant had an easy time in their first round game as well. Good defense by Leaks. And a steal by Westbrook.
Watch Westbrook take it to the rack right here.
Westbrook with a spin move off the glass and down. Westbrook with both South Salem baskets. And we talked about the Grant quickness. How about Westbrook? But there's a foul, and she has to be careful. You cannot get the body on somebody like that when you're that far out on the court.
No, she's got, 101 octane running through her veins right now. And she only knows one speed, and that is fast.
And sometimes that can get you in trouble.
Yes. Especially against a team that can keep up with her. There should be five count right there.
Nice pass. And the basket for number 13, Hagelkey. Woodvine. The pass is intercepted. Swanson back. Shot way off the mark, but Grant comes up with a rebound. Now knocked away.
Travel.
There's a travel. And the Saxons with a number of turnovers here in the early going, and obviously they have to clean that up. 3 turnovers already.
Yeah, that shuffle pass was the right idea, but you cannot do that against a team that has such quick feet.
Blocked by Westbrook.
They filled the passing lane very quickly, and all of a sudden that lane was not open. There's a lay-in shot right there.
Wild shot will not go down. Westbrook is tripped, and she'll get a chance. Well, let's see if they call it a shooting foul or...
No, but just on the floor.
So a non-shooting foul.
I'm a little concerned about where she was going to take that ball if she hadn't got bailed out, because she had no place to go but run into 3 different... There's a nice tip-in move right there.
And Katie McWilliams with a bucket. McWilliams had 18 points in South Salem's win over Lake Oswego, 58-31. They did not use Woodvine at all and did not need to.
Katie has such elevation that, oh, here comes another lay-in.
And a nice pass by Woodvine. And McWilliams with her second basket in a row here. It's an 8-2 margin now, 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go. And South Salem looking like the much quicker team here.
Yes, and it was all done because off of blue. Simone did a great job on sealing down and picking up. And the ball went out of bounds off of Grant's hands. South is running the floor after sealing off the rebounds, and that's what they're going to have to do because Grant is, like we said, so quick that they need to make sure that they block them out or they're going to be taking it to the rack.
McWilliams bringing the ball up court for the Saxons. Player of the Year in the Greater Valley Conference. That was a pretty easy vote for the coaches.
I would hope so, but you never know these days. There's a nice lay-in move right there.
Woodvine can't get it to go. McWilliams fighting for the basketball out to Westbrook. Swanson for 3.
That's a breakout shot right there, John. That's a breakout shot. Timeout. That is one fine ball movement right there. I'm excited, buddy.
Really, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
4 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Our score is South Salem 11 and Grant 2. And as the home team, let's take a look at that last play.
Jordan takes it to the rack, pulls up a little bit too long, but McWill saves it. Presence of mind to kick it out on the floor and kick it back out to Jordan, who kicks it out over to to Tori, and she pulls the trigger, and it's down for 3.
Beautifully done by the South Salem Saxons, and Tori Swanson had a good ball game in that first round game, coming up with 10 points, including 2 3-pointers. So that's one way South Salem can really take advantage of Grant, by kicking the ball out to those open shooters.
Yes, and the key there is that they're not afraid to pull the trigger. That they have, oh, out of bounds. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
I understand, Michael. You're excited tonight.
Oh, I'm totally pumped. I thought E was going to get a handle on that ball.
Bradford bringing the ball up court. Pass inside, and a basket. Nice job there by Rashid.
It was all done by attacking the basket. Here we go.
And there's a turnover.
He needs to take maybe an extra heartbeat and read what's down there at the baseline, because it's not open on the dribble drive. They're collapsing in on her, or on the ball, I should say.
Aaron McNally comes into the ball game for Simone Leaks, and Leaks doing a nice job down there for the Saxons, coming over to South from North Salem High School. Westbrook brings the ball up court, gets it to Woodvine.
We have Aaron McNally in the ball game now for Simone. He's coming off of a ooh, nice pass.
And Jordan Woodvine, great decision there. Did not have the shot initially, came out and then shot that short jump shot.
That was good body control. Don't get a foul.
Woodvine will be called for the foul.
Reaching in, got her hands caught in the cookie jar.
Second team foul on South Salem, first on Woodvine. Block shot. Rashid with the basketball is going to try to put it up. Misses the shot. Scramble for the ball. Grant comes up with it, but there's a travel or a double dribble.
Double dribble. That was lucky
was
because it looked to me like Jordan was going to pick up her foul right there. South needs to come down here and get a good look.
Westbrook with the basketball. Going to take it all away, and she's fouled.
John, she only knows one speed, and yeah, that is fast.
Here comes Westbrook. There's the foul.
Yeah, and it's right to the rack.
Westbrook, one of 3 Saxons on the Greater Valley Conference All-League team, and all 3 unanimous decisions. That does not happen very often, if ever.
Rarely, very rarely.
Westbrook gets the bounce. Avina averaging almost 14 points a ball game, had a good ball game in the first round game against Lake Oswego with 10 points, 10 assists. Woodvine comes out, gets a well-deserved round of applause, and it is great to see Jordan back on the floor.
Oh yes, definitely, and I think they probably want to cushion her as much as they can. They've got a good 10-point lead right now with 3 minutes to go. Ooh, that's one of the few free throws that...
Stolen by Swanson. And stolen right back.
Need to take care of the rock just a little bit more than that.
Rashid matched up with McNally. Nice drive, blocked by McNally.
She's going to take it right to the rack again.
Westbrook, tough try off the iron. McNally tries to chase it down. I think it's South Salem basketball and went off the foot of one of the Grant Generals.
Yes, it was. It had a good slap with McNally off the rebound, and it went right off of a Grant's foot, Grant player's foot.
Adriana Turner or Taylor rather, Adriana Taylor in the ballgame for Grant.
I think E needs to play a little bit more between the two white lines. She's really pumped up, ready to play this game, and I think she wants to help the team out more than just getting the ball. Another travel.
Travel goes against Rashid. And
bottled up by Aaron out there in the middle of the key.
Aaliyah Taylor, a senior, into the ballgame now for Grant. As the Grant coaching staff trying to find some combination that can slow down the Saxons. Westbrook passes it off to McWilliams. Back out to Swanson. Trying to get it inside and take it. No, McWilliams gets it back. Great hustle by McWilliams. She needs some help here. McWilliams needs help. And Westbrook finally comes to get the basketball. Westbrook to Swanson.
Reverse lay-in. Oh, what a sweet move. Out of bounds, South Salem. Needed to use the glass. She turned and made a nice approach to the basket. Didn't see the glass as well as she would have liked to. That was a nice, sweet move and a beautiful pass.
South Salem with a 12-point advantage as we approach the minute-and-a-half mark. Fade away. Oh. Katie McWilliams is on fire tonight.
She has, I'm not going to jinx her. I'm not going to say a word, John.
Well, Oregon State certainly could have used Katie McWilliams in their loss to Colorado in the Pac-12 tournament.
Danny, get out of the... Yeah.
And Danny Harley had a big ball game in that first round game against Lake Oswego, coming up with 12 points. And you talk about the Saxons being able to go inside and then kick it back out. Harley, one of the better three-point shooters on the team.
Well, yes, when she has her rhythm, she's really tough to deny. And that's the same with Tori. Tori's not afraid to pull the trigger when she gets that confidence in her. And we saw the first shot she put down. Nothing but net, so.
Swanson with a pass to McWilliams. Oh, McWilliams misses the shot. Stolen by Swanson. Swanson with a floater. Gets it to stay down. And Jordan Woodbine up off the bench applauding her teammates, and Coach McWilliams is going to let her go back in the ball game.
I think she's going to go back in at the start of the second travel.
And the wheels starting to come off for the Grant Generals. This is a team that won the PIL with a perfect 16-0 record, 21-3 overall. And Mike, you mentioned in our pregame show, an 18-game winning streak. Woodbine back in the ball game.
Don't dribble it. Ooh. Huh. Jordan Woodbine comes in for Katie McWill, who's going to get a breather here for the end of the first quarter.
Woodbine for three. Does not get the bounce. A rebound by Taylor.
I would have thought Jordan would have liked to have got more into the flow of the game after coming off, sitting down. There's
That's all right.
Radford can't get it to go down.
Coach McWill's talking one more shot, one shot.
Harley for three.
Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Yippee-ki-yay. I'll tell you what, those kids are on fire tonight.
Our score after one quarter, South Salem 23 and Grant 4. Let's take a look at that last possession for South Salem.
There is no fear out there tonight, is there, John?
No, you couldn't do that much better. You let the shot clock or the game clock run down, then you get that three-pointer.
Didn't we see that against Lake Oswego at the end of the first half with E taking the last second shot there from the locker room?
We did. So South Salem with a huge lead now, and if you are the visiting team, this is exactly what you do not want to happen. South Salem wants to send a message to Grant that this is their house,
yes,
and Grant has no chance here in this ball game. Now for the Grant Generals, what do you do here?
Well, right off the get-go, I would say the coaching staff there needs to work on ball control, taking an extra heartbeat. There's a long pass down to E, up an easy lay-in as the beginning of the ball game. There's no such thing as a 20-point play, so they need to get back into it slowly and not try to do it all at one possession. And take care of the ooh, there's a nice pass to McWill. Take care of the ball and get good looks and force better defense from the Saxons.
Back to live action now. South Salem 23, Grant 4, second round playoff game. Good defense by Harley. And McWilliams back on the floor.
A little too much baseline there for my likes, John. She shouldn't have got into the key there off the baseline.
Knocked away. And Woodvine takes it away. Over to Swanson. Swanson misses a shot. Woodvine with a rebound. Is fouled and will go to the line.
That was a forced shot there on Woodvine. It was a nice give and go there. Too bad it didn't drop in right off the glass. A little bit too much adrenaline off the shot. But Jordan needs to turn and square her shoulders off that shot where she's so dangerous off of that roll.
Woodvine with the first free throw. Unanimous first team selection for the Greater Valley All-Star team. And Westbrook back in. Swanson gets a break, and Coach McWilliams rotating his players in and doing a great job of keeping some of the starters on the floor and yet giving them a rest during the ball game.
Yes, they need that because we saw them play against Lake Oswego, and there were, what, 6 ball players. There's a check right there.
Blocked by Westbrook. McWilliams trapped in the corner.
Timeout.
Needs help. And there's a timeout.
Yep, McWill called a timeout.
Timeout, 7 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Our score is South Salem 25 and Grant 4. Again, Grant the champions of the PIL and South Salem the champions of the Greater Valley Conference. Glad you could join us on Capital Community Television. We want to let everybody know we will be going to the state tournament next week to record some of the games. The South Salem boys with that exciting come from behind win last night, and it looks like the South Salem girls on their way to the tournament as well.
Careful now, John, careful.
Still plenty of time to go.
Yes, there is, as you saw what took place last night.
So we will be going to the tournament, and we'll have coverage of South Salem's games on a tape-delayed basis. So check CCTV's website, cctvsalem.org, for the playback schedule.
I really don't strongly believe that Grant can full court press South when they have the 3 Musketeers out on the floor.
Westbrook for 3, off the mark.
That was almost from the locker room.
Radford pulls up, trying to get it over McWilliams. And Woodvine comes up with a rebound. Saxons need to get that ball out of there once they get the rebound.
Well, they live and die, the Grant Generals, they live and die.
And there's a turnover.
On double teaming the ball, especially off of the glass and also at half court and off of the corners. So South, if they get a kick out early, it's a 4-on-3 offensive look because they have the 2 defenders down there at the baseline. Right, like right now. See, look at right there.
Harley with a nice pass to McNally, lost the ball, goes out of bounds. And
that was a well-executed play. McNally needed to hold on the ball. She had a lay-in, but you had 3 white uniforms down there against 2, and they need to attack the basket, but attack it a little bit more with intelligence and patience, extra heartbeat.
McWilliams sends it back out.
They don't need to be in a hurry here now that they've got all the horses. There goes a nice drive.
Woodvine can't get it to go. Nice play by Peyton Reynolds. Westbrook is cut off, back to McNally.
Nice
McNally
give and go. Nice give
with
and
the
go.
bucket.
Driving lay-in, floating lay-in, I guess you would call that.
And Jordan, you can tell she has not practiced much because she would not miss those kind of shots ordinarily. Radford falls down.
Oh.
McNally had it, lost it out of bounds.
Oh, cowabunga. They had her wrapped up just like a Christmas present right there, ready to put underneath the tree.
Simone Leaks back in the ball game. McNally comes out.
That was good baseline defense that time. Denied the return.
Shot will not stay down. Westbrook with a rebound out ahead to McWilliams. McWilliams on the run. And Katie McWilliams and Westbrook, what a great combination.
Yeah, and it was all done once again by sealing off the shot and getting the ball quickly out, because they cannot double team the ball down there at the baseline and expect to stop the outlet, quick outlet pass and dribble drive to the basket. Baseline drive.
Radford gets the roll.
She's a player, John. She's a player. Coach called twist up here. This is an interesting look.
McWilliams pull-up jump shot. That's too strong.
Here the ball comes quickly down the other way.
And a foul will go against Westbrook, and that's 2 fouls.
He needs to practice a little bit on keeping her feet on the floor. She's so quick that she does not need to contest that shot out there. We saw her last Wednesday contest 2 threes out there and got called both of them, and gave up 6 points from the free throw line.
Adriana Taylor misses the first free throw. Swanson comes back in, and Westbrook will come out. And Westbrook, I think, in that first round game picked up those 2 quick fouls, but then was foul-free for the rest of the ball game.
She picked up another one earlier. There's a nice shot.
Radford, nice-looking shot. 19-point advantage now as we approach the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Swanson with a little floater off the mark. And Radford on the run. McWilliams trying to chase her down. And there's a foul against Harley.
Was it on Harley or McWill?
I believe it's going to be on Harley.
No, it's on
McWilliams.
I think they called her pushing off right there, going for the ball. Nice help.
And Woodvine comes up with a basketball over to McWilliams.
He needs to take that extra heartbeat again, John, like we're talking about, because they had people on the outside there ready to get down the floor.
Harley for 3. Danny Harley. You told me she was a great 3-point shooter. You were right.
Well, I wouldn't say great, but she is a shooter. Sometimes great is overrated.
Great is overused. Okay.
Yes.
I'll accept that.
But she is a fine shooter, and when she gives her rhythm, she can be dangerous. Watch the baseline.
Radford can't get it to go. Harley with a rebound.
Look down the floor.
Harley ahead to Woodvine.
Here we go, to the rack.
Woodvine with a spin move.
Yes. That's a patent move by Jordan, and she does it so well, so smoothly. What I'm excited about, John, is that it shows her foot right now is no pain.
Radford against McWilliams, blocked by McWilliams. McWilliams comes up with a rebound on the missed shot by Taylor. And Katie McWilliams just playing an outstanding ball game tonight.
She was very lucky that they didn't call her.
There's a turnover. And Leaks comes up with a rebound as Grant unable to convert.
Coach McWill says, take an extra beat, get composure out there. Trying to go too fast. You don't need to finish the ball game right now. There's a 3, in and out, not even in.
Rebound by Grant ahead to Radford. Radford pulls up That won't stay down. Tipped by McWilliams.
Nice tip. Knew she couldn't get the ball off of the glass right there. Second timeout by the Saxons. I think he wants to talk to him about dropping the anchor just a little bit there, John, and keeping composure. There's 1:50 to go. They're up, what, 24?
24-point advantage, 1 minute 50 seconds to go. South Salem 34, Grant 10. The Saxons want to leave no doubt here that they are the better team on their home floor. And so far, Grant has had no answer for Katie McWilliams, Jordan Woodvine, Evina Westbrook, and the rest.
Well, yes, I'm going to say it has been nothing but white out there as far as team play goes. So unselfish, nice reverse spin right there. That's one of Jordan's patent moves, and she will also double dip off of that. Show one, go back the other, and then come back off the first move. So she is very, very dangerous inside with that spin move.
Glad you could join us on Capital Community Television. John Piper, Mike Stortz, the rest of our CCTV sports crew at South Salem High School. Our 4th night here, and we want to thank all of the people here at South Salem High School for their hospitality. We've done 2 boys games, and this is our 2nd girls game. And as we mentioned, the South Salem boys' dramatic comeback last night, defeating South Medford to get a chance to go to the Child Center for the state tournament, and that was just a tremendous performance by the Saxons. The girls would like to follow suit here and join the boys in Portland. There's a turnover. Not sure where that pass was going. And the basket.
Well, I'm a little confused why Westbrook is out there on the floor with 1:31 to go and 2 fouls. I don't know.
Westbrook draws the foul. She'll go to the line. And so far, we heard a lot about the Grant quickness, but South Salem has matched them, and with Westbrook has beaten them.
Well, yes, and it's all been done off the pass, blocking out on the rebound and kicking it out to the open person, and being unselfish about kicking the ball up the floor.
And that really has been a hallmark of this South Salem team the entire season.
For the last 2 or 3 years, John, they've always spread the ball out, and Westbrook comes back out again. So now we have Simone and Aaron on the floor, inside presence. Clock just went out, John. Somebody kicked.
What could slow down the South Salem Saxons? The clock.
Yeah, there was about 1:40 to go on the clock.
And now let's hope that they're able to get things fixed here. We had this happen to us when we did a ball game out at Corbin, and they never got the shot clock fixed. The shot clock went out, and after struggling for 20 minutes, they decided to give up on the shot clock and restart the ball game without the shot clock. So let's hope it's not that case. Here we go. We're back now. 1 minute 31 seconds to go. And that is not a good feeling when the scoreboard goes off during the middle of the game.
No.
Now Grant basketball trailing by 23 points with 1 minute 31 seconds to go.
Both teams still in their man-to-man. And looking to double team at the high post, getting Radford into the game.
Good job by Leaks on the missed shot.
Now we're looking at South for 1 shot right here, run the clock down.
That's a long time for 1 shot. And Swanson turns it over again. And dribbling into traffic is getting her in trouble.
Yeah, if you're going to take it to the rack, you can't pull up in the middle of the key. You have to continue it or kick it out on your way to the basket.
McWilliams gets a hand on it.
That was good athleticism there by Grant to save that ball. It was headed out of bounds.
Grant slowing things down here, not quite sure why.
Well, I think they want to get a last shot and a good look, like right there.
That one will not stay down by Rashid.
Got plenty of time, Tori.
A couple of Saxons right next to each other, but McWilliams, the taller one, grabs it out of the air. McWilliams surrounded, fires up the shot, will not go down, but a good first half for South Salem. Our halftime score is South Salem 35 and Grant 12. And what a dominating performance by the South Salem Saxons in the first half of this ball game.
That's very true. I thought the last maybe minute and 30 seconds, South kind of let down a little bit. Wasn't real smart with handling the basketball, tried to force it, and then had no real good look for their last shot like they did in the first quarter, and like at halftime against Lalo. They got to regroup in there, get all the all the pieces of the puzzle back in place, because they don't want to let down. They got to come out really solid in the second half and put a nail in the coffin so that Grant doesn't think they have a chance to get back in the ball game.
Once again, our halftime score is South Salem 35, Grant 12. We'll be back right after this. Support for tonight's program was provided by MAPS Credit Union, premier sponsor of Salem Kaiser Schools. Visit one of our convenient locations in the Willamette Valley or our website, mapcu.com. By Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com. And by Pizza Hut in South Salem. Make it great at 3302 Commercial Street Southeast, phone 503-364-7286. South Salem High School was well represented on the Greater Valley Conference All-League teams this season. Katie McWilliams was the girls' basketball player of the year, and her father, Nick McWilliams, was the coach of the year. South Salem finished with a perfect 16-0 league record. Other Saxons named to the GVC first team were junior Jordan Woodvine and sophomore Avina Westbrook. Both were unanimous selections, as was Katie McWilliams. On the boys' side, South Salem seniors Seth Erickson and Connor Phone were named to the All-Greater Valley Conference first team. Senior Jack Frazier was selected for second-team recognition, and junior Gabe Matthews was named to the third team. The Salem Sports and Breakfast Club recognized 3 students as the Senior Athletes of the Year for swimming at its meeting February 27th. The club honored 2 more swimmers as its Athletes of the Week. The Senior Athletes of the Year for swimming are Noah Cutting and Carter Garfield of South Salem and Mackenzie Rumrill of West Salem. Noah Cutting set a South Salem school record in both the 100 butterfly and 100 backstroke at the Greater Valley Conference meet, where he was the district champion in both events. He is a 2-time district champion in the 100 backstroke and holds the second-best all-time record in the 500 freestyle at South Salem. Noah was a member of South Salem's record-setting 200 medley relay team, which finished second at state. Carter Garfield rebroke his own South Salem record in the 100 breaststroke at the district championships and was the 2015 GVC champion in the 200 individual medley and 100 breaststroke. He is the first swimmer ever to win the district championship in the 100 breaststroke all 4 years of high school. Carter is a 2-time district champion in the 200 individual medley and is second all-time at South Salem in that event. He was a member of South Salem's record-setting 200 medley relay team. Noah and Carter were both part of a boys senior class that lost only 3 dual meets in 4 years and helped South Salem win 3 district titles and finish second once over that span. Mackenzie Rumrill, a team captain for the West Salem Titans, won state titles in the 200 individual medley and in the 100 butterfly. She led off the 200 and 400 freestyle relays with school records at the state meet, and West Salem's relay teams finished 5th in the 200 freestyle and 8th in the 400 freestyle. At the district meet, Mackenzie won the 200 individual medley and the 100 butterfly. She then anchored West Salem's winning 200 and 400 freestyle relay teams. Micah Massey of West Salem and Marissa Cooch of McNary were named Athletes of the Week. Micah, a sophomore for the Titans, posted a school record in the 50 freestyle portion of the team relay. He earlier finished 8th in the 50 freestyle at the state meet. Marissa, a freshman at McNary, set a new school record in the 200 freestyle. She earned a 5th place finish in the 100 freestyle at the state meet. At the district meet, Marissa won the 100 freestyle and the 200 freestyle, both by huge margins. The Salem Sports and Breakfast Club meets Friday mornings at Gowdy Commons on the Willamette University campus. Doors open at 6:30 a.m. and the program begins at 7. The public is invited to attend. For more information, please contact Don Kurzel at don@kurzels.com. It's halftime at South Salem High School. Our halftime score is South Salem 35, Grant 12. We'll take a look at some highlights from that first half.
Okay, here we go. South Salem on the roll right here. Quick outlet pass to E at the beginning of the ball game off a missed shot. E gets the ball. It's going to take it to the rack right here. Reverse spin. The Saxon girls are really good at that. Nice drive at the baseline. Gave it up. One dribble too many. Kick out to McWill. No contest on the lay-in. All set up because of the fact that South was able to kick the ball out very quickly. There's a nice shot. One of the two that Danny put down. I think she was, there's the other one down here. I think she recorded two threes in the first half, 2 for 2. Which elevated her game just a little bit. Tori gets one earlier in the first quarter as well. We have Katie McWill with 10 points on the board. Jordan was 6. E was 6, and Danny was 6, those 2 threes. And down at on the Grant side of the fence, we have Miss Radford with 4.
And for the Grant Generals, what do you talk about at halftime? Clearly you're dominated in that first half. How do you get back in the ballgame?
Possession by possession, taking good looks, taking an extra heartbeat. The first 4 minutes of this third quarter is very important to both sides. Number one, Grant getting some good looks, getting down the floor, and getting some maybe a few more points than the Saxons. On the other side, South wants to make sure that they don't give them those looks and keep the pressure on them. And we always talked about in the locker room the first 4 minutes of the third quarter is as important as the whole first half.
And for the South Salem Saxons, things came so easily in that first half. They have to be careful not to become complacent here.
Well, I don't think they're going to do that, John, because of the fact that there's so much riding on. There's a double team we're talking about. See, they got to kick that ball out quickly and look on the weak side. Right there.
Swanson for 3.
There you go. That's what they need to do. They need to fake a pass to make a pass to keep the double team out of control, and then kick the ball to the offside and move it quickly and attack the basket.
Rashid with a nice drive.
There's a 3-point play. That's what you don't want to happen.
And the foul goes against Woodvine.
Here we go right there. Possibly Jordan could have slipped up in front of her so she couldn't have had a good look at the ball instead of playing behind her on the turn. Now it's a 3-point, so we're looking at a 3-2 game right now. 2-3. Here's a half-court trap.
Saved by Westbrook. Lazy pass by Woodvine, and the Saxons are going to have to come to the basketball because those passes are going to be picked off. This Grant team, obviously, they understand the importance of this first 4 minutes. They're going to play extremely hard here. South Salem has to be ready.
Well, yes, there's a nice look. You see that's a 3. And if you fake a pass to make a pass, that takes the defense a second to respond to that because they don't really know out of bounds going the other way. They don't know where you really make the pass. And thus you have an extra heartbeat time to be able to find the open player.
And Reagan Mims did not even look at the basket, had an open lane to the basket, but decided to throw it out for a 3-point attempt and missed everyone.
Right there.
Woodvine. with her 8th
Another
point.
timeout.
And a timeout. 6 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Our score is South Salem 43 and Grant 15, and the Saxons picking up right where they left off in that first half. And those three-point basket, the three-point basket by McWilliams, and then the shot by Woodvine really causing the timeout by Grant.
Yes, one of the things that I think is really interesting here, John, is that they're not looking to attack the basket off the dribble drive. They're taking the shot which Grant is giving them. Grant is banking on the fact they're not going to make that shot. And so far, they've been wrong. That double team right there at half court, they have to be able to kick the ball quicker than that. There's the kick out, look at the basket, then the finish of the three. And right now, what South has out on the floor are 5 people who are not afraid, or 4 people who are not afraid to put the ball up around the tray.
And that's what shooting is all about. You have to be confident, and you cannot second guess yourself.
Right. And E has to be careful that she stays out of foul trouble in this third quarter. She has, what, 2 on her right now, John?
2 fouls on Westbrook, and that was a dangerous play there.
Yeah, if she picks up her third, she's going to have to sit, and they can't afford to have her on the bench, regardless how many points they're up.
Ball tipped away.
Kick it out.
Swanson on the run. Over to Westbrook. Back out to Swanson. Woodvine. And Woodvine lost the handle on that one.
Yeah, she had the idea it was going to go to McWilliams.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Grant, and good help defense there by the Saxons.
Yeah, Jordan was going to try and make the pass off the dribble instead of picking the ball up and making the normal routine pass.
Rashid is fouled, and I think that will be on Woodvine.
That's 2 on her.
Blocking foul. Second foul on Woodvine.
I don't know about that one, John, but who am I to know?
Woodvine had good position there.
Looked like she had both feet on the floor and the grass was growing up around her feet.
Rashid gets the first to go down. Harley comes in, Woodvine comes out.
That's 3 on Jordan.
3 fouls on Jordan. So she has to come out of the ball game. Couple of free throws by Rashid. And Westbrook
Double dribble.
with a double dribble.
I think that was tipped by the Grant Generals right there, and she picked it back up, but I don't know. Quicker than my old eyes could find.
Rashid. Tariqa Rashid starting to heat up here. McWilliams trapped in the corner, sends it back out to Leaks. Leaks with the jump
Nice shot. Set up by the dribble drive of the baseline. And McCool had the presence of mind to kick it out at the top. There it is right there on the floor.
McWilliams comes up with it. Jump ball. And that was tipped away by Danny Harley. Leaks comes out, McNally comes in, and Leaks doing a nice job for the Saxons here.
I would have to say between, so far, McNally, nice switch right there. That was well done. Oh.
Nice block by Harley.
Give it up, give it up.
Swanson with a floater.
She pulled that out of her hat.
You know it's your night when that shot goes in.
I guess so.
Nice defense again. Westbrook on the run. Westbrook stops, misses a shot. Radford comes up with it.
Foul.
And knocked away by Westbrook. Nice pass. A little too tough to handle, though.
Getting a little fancy Dan with the passing right now. They need to stay within the 2 white lines.
Hagelkey comes back in the ballgame for Grant. But we wondered how would South Salem respond coming out of the locker room. They've done very well.
So far, they just cannot get sloppy. Still have another quarter to play.
Nice block by McNally.
Push off of Torrey.
Swanson charged with a foul.
Somebody's open underneath. Somebody's open underneath.
That's a double dribble. Either that or it's a great move. Westbrook will bring it up court slowly. Change of pace here.
Yes, they really don't need to be the only fire truck in town right now.
Tough try by Westbrook. That is a very difficult shot.
I think South has made about 3 or 4 of those floaters. Have they not?
Radford misses a shot. McWilliams digs it out. They have made some very difficult shots tonight. Harley with a nice fake, takes it in. Blocking foul is going to send Harley to the line, and Harley is down.
That's not Harley, that's E.
That's Westbrook.
Yep. And she comes up with that true grit smile.
She just plays with so much enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, she loves the game. She knows what it's all about. And all she wants to do, John, is win.
Westbrook with the first free throw. And a second. Westbrook having quite a ball game tonight, as is McWilliams.
I would say right now, John, as the ball goes out of bounds, I would say that the South Salem Saxons are having quite a ball game. They all have contributed one way or another.
It really has been a team effort.
See what South plans on doing here right now.
Swanson will come up short.
Nice pass.
McWilliams was looking for the foul, I think. Didn't get it, but got the basket.
Nice reverse lay in there. Somebody's open.
And that will be on Westbrook, I believe.
Strange thing about this game, I learned a long time ago, we start this 5-on-5. When you see 2 white jerseys on 1 blue jersey, somebody's got to be open.
The foul goes against Harley. So Westbrook avoids picking up another foul. And that's going to send Rashid to the free throw line for a chance for the 3-point play. Rashid only a sophomore, averaging about 11 points a ball game for Grant. Well, looks like we've got some liquid on the floor down here under the basket. South Salem.
Coach, I was going to say coach. She was a coach at one time back in my day.
The principal.
Now she is the principal of South High. Student, teacher, coach, AD,
Laura
you name
Tiffin.
it. Laura Tiffin. She's an awesome young lady.
Rebounded by McWilliams. Not many principals would get out there and clean up the floor.
Nope, she's all about South Salem High School.
Harley passes it off to McWilliams. McWilliams.
That shot right there is a signature shot, John. With 2:50 to go on the clock, deep in the corner. No fear, puts it right up.
Nice job by Hagelkey. McWilliams open, passes it back. Harley is open. Harley with a 3-pointer.
I'm thinking that there's some type of, what do you want to call it, seminar going on out here, clinic.
Clinic on how to shoot the 3-point basket. Radford dumps it off. Blocked from behind by Harley. Hagelkey gets it back and puts it in the bucket.
Need a couple of stops here. We would like to see not exchange baskets all the time.
Three-pointer again. Danny Harley. And the assist from Westbrook. Shot will not go down for Reynolds, and Saxon's limiting Grant to only one opportunity and continuing to build on that lead.
They may want to take and, oh. That was very close. That was very close to an offensive foul right there. And coach from Grant is going to talk to him about that. The push off right there, forearm shiver.
One minute 42 seconds to go. South Salem 62, Grant 25. South Salem basketball. Woodvine back in, lobs it to McWilliams. McWilliams misses a shot, and McWilliams unhappy with herself.
Well-designed play, the Burma pass over the top. She elevates so well, has such a smooth shot right there, and Jordan has the vision and the strength to get the ball to where it needs to be.
McWilliams at the free throw line will play basketball for Oregon State University next year. And she will just be a great addition to that OSU Beaver team. Couple of free throws. And South Salem continuing to dominate this ball game, leading from the start up to this point.
Help inside.
Good defense by Westbrook. Has to be careful not to draw that foul, though. Almost a steal for South Salem. And McWilliams comes up with a missed shot. Out to Woodvine.
3-on-3.
Woodvine tries to thread the needle, and Radford comes up with the pass. Lots of bumping down low. Wild shot. Offensive rebound and a putback by Rashid. I think that will be on Harley.
I think so. Getting a little physical out there. What's her, no, 13, here we go right there. Bumping back and forth. The officials are right on top of things, though. It's been a pretty clean ball game right up to now. Number 13, Morgan, is at 15.
15, Rashid at the line. Gets the three-point play.
We have 40 seconds here to milk down. No hurry.
Woodvine posting up, she's bumped. And that's only the fourth team foul on Grant. So non-shooting foul, but Woodvine with good position down low.
Yes, and she was going to make that spin move and drop it to the basket.
Inside to McNally. McNally off the mark. McWilliams couldn't hang on to it. Taken away by McNally almost. McNally fighting for the ball. Saxon's trapped in the corner. They get it out to Westbrook for 3 points. Around and out. And McNally has to be careful with that over and back.
I think they got to be careful with the foul right here. They don't want to bail them out.
Stolen by Westbrook.
That's foul number 5 on the Grant Generals. So it's 5-5.
Sierra Torno comes in for the Saxons. Woodvine comes out, gets a nice round of applause. Torno with her first action of tonight. With 1 second to go here. Westbrook tries to fire it down court, but another excellent quarter by the South Salem Saxons. Our score after 3 quarters, South Salem 64 and Grant 28. The Saxons led 35-12 at the end of the first half, and they continue to just apply the pressure to the Grant Generals. And now Coach McWilliams, I'm sure, will go to his bench and get some other players into the ball game.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that he leaves a couple of the floor generals out there to control the flow of the game. You just don't want to turn all the young pups loose, right off the get-go. Let them get some, get acclimated into the game and get the free flow, and then start milking more people in. The Grant Generals, they kind of hit a buzzsaw tonight. I have not seen South Salem shoot the ball as well as they have tonight in probably 2 or 3 years of coaching with them. And I'm not just talking about 1 or 2, I'm talking about all 5 on the floor. It's contagious tonight.
And there was one of Danny Harley's 3-point baskets, and she has done an outstanding job, not only offensively, but she's been involved in getting some defensive stops as well.
Yeah, it has definitely been an all-white parade out there. Those white jerseys out there playing together in sync, no matter who was on the floor. Every once in a while they've tried to force something, but overall, all 5 Saxons on the floor at the same time. Nice dribble drive to the basket.
And the basket for Means just into the ball game.
We got 3 starters out there, Aaron's out there, so basically 4.
Ball tipped away, but saved by Westbrook.
They like that double team.
Westbrook to McNally, back out to
Nice
Harley.
presence right there, nice move.
Inside to McNally. McNally comes up short. Missed shot by Radford, gets her own rebound, puts it back in the bucket. Good decision by McWilliams not to pick up that foul.
That's right.
Sometimes you just have to back away when your opponent has better position.
Well, especially in this situation that they're in right now. No sense giving them a 3-point play when she already had position on the floor to start with. They don't need to be in a hurry here.
Westbrook lost it.
They need to take care of the ball, but be...
Three-point attempt. Number 35, Adriana Taylor, and finally giving the Grant fans something to cheer about.
Coach McWill's up off the bench like me, saying you got to take care of the rock. Be patient. Be patient with it. I always like to have the girls fake a pass to make a pass, which freezes the defense a little bit more because they don't know exactly where you're going to make the next pass. And Grant is so much overplaying the first pass and trying. Oh, there's a foul right there. Another forearm shiver. Personal foul. We're starting to get just a little bit gnarly out there, Coach. Who did he make the call on?
I think it's on Westbrook.
That's what I'm afraid of. Personal foul. No, she's going to shoot. For some reason.
So Westbrook is at the free throw line, and
they need to get possibly after this right there. She doesn't need to do that. She does not need to do that right there. McWill maybe needs to pull her out and set her down and cool her jets just a little bit. She's really getting caught up in this game right here.
The foul was on number 35, Taylor, and that one looked like might have been on Westbrook initially, but Taylor was called for the foul, and Westbrook got the 2 free throws.
Well, I think they grabbed her down there at the block as she was going for the ball, and so she couldn't get the ball, and therefore it was what's the coach yelling down here? So it was an intentional foul. but E needs to be a little bit more under control, presence out there.
Harley with the pull-up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. And Danny Harley, after you make 1 or 2 of those 3-pointers, you can fake that shot and then drive by, and that's what she did.
Yep, that was well done. Show and go. She's had a very good last 2 ball games. She came to play tonight, so did the other 11.
First free throw goes down for Danny Harley. Harley, a sophomore, averaging about 6 points a ball game.
I think she's matched that tonight.
She certainly has. Shot will not go down. Westbrook on the run again.
She's going to take it all the way to the rack.
Radford tries to stop her, misses shot, gets her own rebound, throws it up. And a foul is going to send Westbrook to the line. And the Grant Generals getting extremely frustrated, and this has to be a real eye-opener for this team that has won 18 games in a row, and there's Westbrook.
You can see she's fired up because if you watch this right here, she goes. See, she gets hammered right there. Wasn't even trying to go for the ball, but when after she got hammered, she came down. She was clapping. She was pleased at what she had done. She is definitely in the zone.
She is a competitor.
Oh yes.
Westbrook with 2 more free throws. And the Saxons have exceeded their average score for the season already with 5 minutes, 31 seconds to go. McWilliams.
Oh, needed to pick it up. Need to pick it up. Then go with it.
Wild shot.
Foul.
And a nice rebound by
Working
Means.
hard.
Sade Means is a sophomore. Gets the free throw.
Here comes Tori in for E.
And a big round of applause for Avina Westbrook. And she has just played sensationally tonight.
Yep.
McWilliams with another rebound. Torno with a jumper.
Oh.
Around and out.
Nice look. Good ball movement down the floor.
And this is a chance for some of these other players to get into the ball game. And a good shot by Torno just did not go in.
In and out.
Swanson with a rebound out to Harley. Harley on the move. Inside to Leaks. Leaks misses the shot. Means with another rebound.
I think McWill's going to start putting in a couple of young bloods in there. Right now, Grant's not doing them any favors.
3-point attempt off the iron.
No block out, Harley.
Tipped away by Leaks.
Double dribble.
Saxons will slow things down here with 4 minutes to go and a commanding lead here. Tipped away. And a Grant foul away from the ball. That's the 10th team foul. So things go from bad to worse for the Grant Generals.
Yeah. There was a kind of a time span right there where they were playing very frustrated and not making really. Here comes Katie McGrill out. Big hug for coach, daughter, father.
The coach of the year hugs the player of the year in the Greater Valley Conference.
Yep. That means that they're on the way to Portland, Coach.
Couple of free throws by Harley. Harley's had another good ball game. And this is a time where you really need everybody to play as a team, and South has done that. Leak's got a hand on it, tipped it out of bounds, but it apparently went off one of the generals.
We have Harley and Torrey on the floor right now. The only two stars. Oh, Simone's out there.
Sarah Stoddard into the ball game for South. And for South Salem now, just needs to control the basketball. Hard screen there.
Well, she ran it. Oh, there's another one. I don't know. That's another forearm shiver.
And the Saxons are going to have to take a look at that, because sometimes you're going to get that call and sometimes not. It's going to go the other way.
Well, yeah. Listen, right here, forearm, and then it pushes off. If she just kept it out there, there's no foul, but she pushed off of it, so they definitely could have called that offensive foul.
Lexi Hicks comes in the ball game. And Mike, the Saxon free throw shooting has been outstanding tonight as well.
Yes, their whole game has been very solid tonight, hasn't it, John?
In every aspect of the game.
Oh, see what we did? There's a rebound.
And Lexi Hicks, a freshman, with a putback. Knocked away, out of bounds. Well, chased down by Grant. And Harley just keeps fighting for the basketball. Timeout for South Salem. Our score with 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go. South Salem 75 and Grant 36. The Saxons will move on to the OSAA US Bank Les Schwab Tires Class 6A Girls Basketball Tournament, which starts Thursday at the Chiles Center in Portland. And Mike, they went to the Moda Center the last few years. Now they're back at the Chiles Center, and that's a nice facility, maybe more appropriately sized for the tournament.
Yeah, I agree with you 101%, John. At the Moda Center, it was, it was like you're playing in a great big box out there, and only so many seats were being taken up, and it was right behind the teams. The other side was completely vacant. Here we go. There's an intentional foul. That was just a push right down there, so he was just standing there and he just got hammered.
And the Saxons with a breakaway. Sarah Stoddard gets it to go. And hopefully these younger players watching on the bench how it's done, and she did it right there.
Yep, she stayed right after it and tipped the ball to herself out there and took it the full length of the floor.
Shot will not go down. Offensive rebound for Rashid. Rashid with another basket, and we've got a player down for Grant. She's going to come out of the ball game. Means comes out. Might have sprained an ankle there. And Aaliyah Taylor in the ball game for Grant. Not a whole lot to cheer about for the Grant Generals tonight.
No, they came to South with a game plan, and that was to run with them and to double team them whenever they could. Down at the baseline, there's another lay-in right there.
Lexi Hicks with the bucket. Nice passing by the second unit for South Salem.
If I recall, she had about 2 or 3 of those against Lake Oswego when she came in off the bench with about 3 minutes to go.
She's done a very good job recognizing where she is on the court and how to use that backboard. Almost a turnover, and it does go out of bounds.
I believe that that young lady has a father sitting on the bench down there at South High down at the end as a freshman coach. So she knows if it's pumped or stuffed. Whoop.
Taylor fakes the three-pointer, drives down to the basket, open lane. And too little too late for Grant here. Trailing now by 39 points. There's a foul. He's going to send Torno to the free throw line. I like those socks, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Torno shooting it way too flat. Got to put some air under that.
A little softer touch. Nice board.
Hicks with a rebound. She'll get a chance to go to the line. And Lexi Hicks already with 4 points, and now a chance for more here. Gets the rebound. Takes it right back up strong. Rosie Sams, a freshman, comes in the ballgame for Grant. I think that's her first action tonight. And Rashid has played a fine ballgame for Grant, but just did not get enough support.
Yeah. Grant has nothing to be ashamed of, John. Their league is a little bit different than most leagues. Oh, there's a nice takedown. Kind of similar to our league. We have some top teams and then some weaker teams down below. So they went through their league. Like a hot knife through butter. That was interesting. So, you know, and they came on a road trip game in which South Salem was just on fire tonight. Nice pass. Need to use the glass a little better. And South did not want to be denied. You had a group of a nucleus of girls down there on that South team that wanted one more time to go up there and let it shine in Portland.
Alexis Richmond will go to the line. Can't get the first one to go down, and what a great experience that was last season for the Saxons at the Moda Center. 4th place in the state. A really exciting 4th place game, winning by 2 points.
It was awesome. And the majority of these, well, we lost, what, 4 to graduation. And they got a taste of it up there.
Shot off the back iron by Houston.
And they want to be back.
Nice play by Grant. As Rosie Sams with the bucket, 30 seconds to go. And a foul.
And how unique is it that South has 2 teams going up there this year again?
That is pretty special. The boys again with that thrilling victory last night, the come from behind win over South Medford. Connor Phone with the game of his life last night, but it really was a team effort, and Coach Tyler Allen, excellent game plan, and the Saxons, just an outstanding finish to that ball game.
Yes, it was.
2 for 2, those friendly rims, and that was Hannah Hirsch, a sophomore. 3-point attempt, way off the mark. Hirsch had it, lost it. And looks like we've got an injured player for Grant. That's very unfortunate. Number 4 down on the floor, Alexis Richmond. Might have got tangled up with one of the South players going out of bounds.
Well, it looked like she might have hyperextended her knee going for that ball and tried to stop, and it just blew out on her. Kind of hard to tell right there. We have the trainer and the coach right there, but it looked like it was her knee that went out.
And I think you're right. That looks like what they're looking at. For South Salem, though, a great season and a dominating performance tonight. Grant touted as the quicker team coming in. South Salem demonstrated they could handle that.
Here we go. Let's take a look at this, John. Reaches for the ball. Yep. Oh, there he. Oh, ouch.
I think
pain.
it was the ankle.
Maybe. Well, whatever it was, it hurts.
It hurt. And she gets up.
It folded definitely under her. I can't tell if it's her knee or her ankle, but it's
definitely unfortunate to see that happen.
With 19 seconds to go on the clock.
South Salem basketball to finish out this game. Ball tipped away. And one more chance for Grant. Too strong off the glass. A rebound and a foul. That's going to send Rosie Sams to the free throw line. Gets the first free throw to go down. And the second. So South Salem just needs to run out the clock. But they need to get the ball across the half-court line.
And it's over.
Do it. The South Salem Saxons will return to the OSAA US Bank Les Schwab Tires Class 6A Championships. The tournament starting next week in Portland. Our final score, South Salem 83, Grant 45. A convincing win by the South Salem Saxons. And Mike, as you said, they did it in all aspects of the game.
Yes, it was definitely South Salem's night to shine. And all of them came to play. And they all contributed one way or another, D or O. Contributing, kicking the ball up the floor, playing the defense, blocking out, and just had an awful lot of spirit out there and pizzazz.
Once again, our final score is South Salem 83, Grant 45. The Saxons will be headed to the state tournament next week. We'll be back with our post-game report right after this.
Support for tonight's program was provided by MAPS Credit Union, premier sponsor of Salem-Keizer Schools. Visit one of our convenient locations in the Willamette Valley or our website, mapcu.com. By Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com. And by Pizza Hut in South Salem. Make it great at 3302 Commercial Street Southeast, phone 503-364-7286. The Statesman Journal newspaper honored 38 high school seniors at its 22nd annual Academic All-Star Celebration March 1st. Lexi Roseborough of South Salem High School was among the honorees. CCTV will air the Academic All-Stars reception on Cable Channel 22 at 6 p.m. Monday, March 9th, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, March 11th, 1:30 p.m. Thursday, March 12th, 4 p.m. Saturday, March 14th, and 7 p.m. Sunday, March 15th.
Dominating win tonight for the South Salem Saxons. They're headed back to the state tournament. Final scores, South Salem 83 and Grant 45. We'll talk with the seniors on this South Salem team. First of all, Aaron McNally. And Aaron, what a great win tonight. Great crowd on hand here tonight. Grant was supposed to be the quicker team. What did South Salem focus on preparing for this game?
We focused a lot on blocking out and getting rebounds because we knew they were going to be aggressive, and we knew that they might not have always made their first shot, but we knew they rebounded and always made their second shot. So we tried to keep them off the boards and thought that defense would be our one way of winning this game.
How important was it to get off to a quick start tonight?
It always is for us because at the beginning of the season we weren't very good at that, and we'd always dig ourselves a hole. And so we've always concentrated on that, and now even more so because we couldn't get down in the beginning.
You had to miss some games because of a concussion. Now you're back, and it's great to have Jordan Woodbine back as well.
Yeah, I felt really good today. Today was all day. I never had a headache, and I still don't. So I'm really excited for the rest of the tournament.
You got to go to the tournament last year at the Moda Center. This year it'll be the Child Center. What a thrill for a senior in high school.
Yeah, it really is. I'm sad it's not the Moda Center again because that's always cool to be able to say, but I'm glad I got that last year. And my dad talks about how the Child Center is a lot better atmosphere because people are closer to the bench or closer to the court, and so it'll be really intense, and I'm excited.
Congratulations, best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Let's bring in Simone Leake. Simone, a junior on this team. Simone coming over from North Salem High School. What's it been like for you playing with these girls?
It's been real intense, and I've had to put in a lot of work, and I've learned to really compete with everyone here.
Grant, described as a very quick team, but the Saxons kept pace and able to get some easy baskets, and very impressive how the Saxons got the rebounds and then got the ball out quickly.
Yeah, we did a lot of preparation because we knew that this was coming. We knew we had to get out, we knew we had to defend well, we knew we had to rebound, and we just had to get off to a quick start to win.
Great crowd on hand here tonight at South Salem. Has to be fun to play here.
It's always fun, and the crowd is amazing, especially tonight. It was nice. They really worked hard to come, and we really enjoyed it.
You get a chance now to go to the state tournament. Your thoughts on that?
I am so excited. This is new for me, and I just can't wait for everyone. I love crowds. I love loudness. I love intense, and I'm so ready.
You're going to find that, I think, at the Child Center. Congratulations. Best of luck at the rest at the tournament.
Thank you.
And let's bring in Katie McWilliams, a senior. And Katie, congratulations on tonight's ball game. 20 points tonight. And the South Salem Saxons, obviously you were prepared for Grant. You got off to that quick start, and they never really got into the ball game.
Yeah, I think we definitely prepared well for Grant. We knew they were going to be a fast team. We knew they were going to rebound well. We knew they had some really good players on their team, but my dad prepared us, and I thought we came out really strong and confident, and we played that way the whole way through, so it was awesome.
Very impressive. You got that early lead, but you never let up. Sometimes it's hard to play in front.
Yeah, I mean, we've always had, the last couple games we haven't had like the strongest start, but I thought tonight we came out strong, and we never gave up, and they never really got close to us, so that was a good feeling.
Jordan Woodbine back on the court. Great to have her on the floor.
Yeah, her and Aaron. I mean, we just don't play like we can without them. So, and Jordan, I thought she played awesome tonight. She felt a lot more confident, and hopefully they'll be ready for state, and we'll be able to succeed there.
Well, the Saxons had 3 first-teamers in the Greater Valley Conference, all of them unanimous, and the third part of that, Avina Westbrook, she was all energy as usual.
Yeah, she had an awesome game tonight. She attacked the basket really well, and then, of course, she had a lot of assists, I think. So I think all 3 of us had a great game, and we need to do that down the stretch.
You got to play at the Moda Center last year. This year it'll be the Child Center, but always a thrill to go to the state tournament.
Oh yeah, it's been my goal since freshman year to make it to state. I mean, we made it last year, and I'm even more excited this year to play at the Child Center.
Congratulations, best of luck in the tournament.
All right, thank you.
Well, let's see if we can find Coach McWilliams. And I think he is tied up over there, so we'll see if we can grab Coach Stortz. Michael, we're waiting for Coach McWilliams, but we'll take you instead. Now he's over there posing for pictures.
Yeah.
But this ball game, South Salem, all the press was about how the defense of Grant was so quick, the double teaming would cause problems. It never really did. The Saxons came out from the get-go taking advantage of the speed that they had.
you hit the nail right on the head. I think that with the three Musketeers out there on the floor, it's hard for anybody to press the Saxons this year. They see the ball so well and such good passers, and the other two out on the floor have picked up their game as well. So they were well prepared, great game plan by the coaching staff. They knew what Grant was wanting to do, double press. They did get caught a few times in the coffin corner and also down at the baseline. But, you know, I have never seen, probably the most outstanding thing about this ball game from my perspective is I have never seen South shoot so well through the whole lineup. There's always maybe one or two, but it seemed like even in the last 3 minutes when the young pups came out, I mean, they made some good shots and attacked the basket. So it was contagious tonight. It was like the measles out there. Everybody got caught.
South got off to that great start, and sometimes that's difficult to play from in front, but they did not let up at all.
No, they didn't. In fact, they kept putting coal on the fire or gas on the fire, and they just kept coming out and attacking, and making most of the time very solid decisions. So it was a great win. What a great week for South High. Got both teams going up to the tournament in the same Queen Dome, and so it's going to be hot times at South High this next week.
Your final comments on tonight's game?
Very impressive. They took Grant completely out of it, and definitely South came out of the locker room with a mission, and the mission was we want to go back up to Portland, and they're on their way.
Michael, can you grab Coach McWilliams? We'll see if we can get a quick comment from him.
Okay.
Coach, congratulations. I could not let you get away after that performance tonight. You got on top from the get-go. You never let up.
Well, yeah, it was overall one of our better efforts, you know, and so that's what you want to be at this point. You want to be consistent and playing your best, and certainly we made a couple steps in the right direction. So I'm really excited for our kids.
All of the players really contributing tonight, and you had some outstanding shooting. Coach Stortz mentioned he did not think he'd ever seen so many Saxons shoot so well in one ball game.
Well, maybe so. I know we've had some other times where they shot well, but it just, especially there in the third quarter, we were lights out with the three-pointers, and it was pretty exciting to see that. So.
Jordan Woodbine got back on the floor, looked a little rusty maybe at the start, but some of those old moves were still there.
Yeah, her patented spin move, she showed us that, and I was kind of cringing when she did that because I thought I didn't want her to get hurt. But yeah, she contributed, helped us out a lot, but the important thing is that she's healthy and will be better a week from now. You know, she'll be closer to 100% then, and so it was neat to see her contribute with the team today, and we're looking forward to getting her, closer to 100%.
You went to the tournament last year, finishing 4th in the state. You've got the same nucleus back, so that has to help you as you prepare for this year's tournament.
I think so. It was a great experience last year. Our first game, we struggled a little bit, having not been there before, and I see them what they're doing back there. They like doing that. So that tall blonde is kind of a character, but anyway. No, definitely experience playing in that kind of venue, is really helpful. So I think we're going to be a lot more settled in that first game, and it's just great. We're really looking forward to it.
Congratulations. We'll be watching you at the tournament next week.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Once again, the South Salem Saxons defeat the Grant Generals. Our final score is South Salem 83, Grant 45. Dominating performance. South Salem returning to the state playoffs, the state tournament for the second year in a row. I'm John Piper. On behalf of Mike Stortz and the rest of our CCTV sports crew, say goodnight from South Salem High School.